For more on the Gal Time stories, log on to our new and improved website, dailybuzznow.com, and click on the Gal Time tab at the top of the page.
In our Gal Time today, we are talking about toxic parenting styles. Yes, there are 7 parenting styles, according to a doctor who released some information this morning that could not only hurt your child's development, but also hurt your relationship with your child as well.
Really?
Got to be careful there. Yeah, and you think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You always think, well, I'm going to push him and he's going to be such a great kid and da-da-da-da-da. And then they end up turning out to be a worse adult and they can't, function for themselves.
Yeah.
Or,
he's not going to be anything like me. I'm going to make him this way and that way.
Exactly. And I think that's part of it because so many people are down on themselves. They're like, I don't want my kids to turn out like I did. Check out these 4 styles that we found on Gal Time that talk about the different parenting styles. Incubator parents, you're pushing the kid to be super kid. You've got to be in this many functions. You got to make straight A's all the time. You got to do this, you got to do that. And it's sending this, the kid into a whirlwind.
You got to play football, soccer, baseball, everything. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is we go against what we're trying to teach our kids, meaning if you say you're going to do something, you got to do it. And the consistency is the biggest problem that we're not seeing because you can say, all right, you've lost this, and then you wind up giving it to them the next day. Well, what does that teach them?
Sure. Right.
And you're not giving them the same thing that you're asking from them. So you got to remember it is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it.
It's like the report that we did not that long ago about practicing what you preach.
Yeah, have to have some strict discipline.
Unless you're doing yoga, you don't want to preach that.
Band-Aid parenting, if you try to provide these quick fixes for your child if they're having some behavioral problems, that can also be an issue. Like if you're stepping out there when they hurt themselves or whatever the case may be, they can't get something to work, you're going, okay, I'll fix it really fast. They've got to learn how to fix it. Buddy parenting, when you're trying to be their best friend, that's a big no-no. That's really bad. And then paranoid parenting, and I am so guilty of this, obsessing about the kids getting hurt, they're going to get lost. I don't obsess about it, but I do think about it more than I probably should.
Yeah, Andy, I know you were going to chime in. What were you going to say?
That first one, again, what was the first one you said?
Incubator parenting.
Incubator parenting, but it's sort of, some of that is just sort of having high expectations of your children, which I think we could use a little more of.
Yeah, but if you take it to the extreme, it puts all that pressure on them, and then it has the reverse effect. So, let us know your toxic parenting styles. You can also go to our website, dailybuzznow.com. There are 3 more toxic parenting styles and solutions to all of these if you're this type of parent.
Toxic Avenger.